I was so determined. I was so determined not to be stopped.
What I feel is an achievement. It's what God gives you.
I will have to drive all the way to Isolo and sell my 6 bottles of juices.
One of the things that happens to children when their parents are separated or divorced is if one parent could leave, they just believe that the other parent can also leave.
I'm one of those girls who's been encouraged by men all my life.
I scored the highest mark, but they refused to take me because I'm from the West.
I think one of the things that has kept me going, honestly speaking, is hard work.
When I presented the CP wheelchair, you need to see how she jumped at me.
I think the most important one for me was learning to stand up for myself.
Previously on Inhaword.
I remember one particular day we were juicing, and all of a sudden, NEPA took light. There was no light, and we had to use the generator. And so we switched on the generator, and then all of a sudden, after a few minutes, the generator just went. So what do? We tried to fix it ourselves. It didn't work. Of course, NEPA had no way of going to read, so we were not sure that NEPA was going to come back. So we had to actually use our own hands to fix the generator, because when we called the generator guy, he was nowhere to be found. So we had to guesswork. We said, okay, it must be the plug. So we got a plug. It must be engine oil. So we got engine oil, and we changed the plug, cleaned it, put it in the gen, got some petrol, put it in, got some oil, put it in the engine oil, put it in the oil part. Oh, we've talked to, and it started working. When I decided to go into juicing, I didn't just want it to be just any regular juice. I had to really think about, it has to help solve a problem. So if you're feeling cold, or if you have a cold, you can take a certain kind of juice. Or if you're feeling you don't have enough energy, or you just want to be able to do a workout, and you have that boost of life. That's what I wanted my juices to represent. And then I was thinking about people, when they do a combination of juices, they don't really think about what combines what. So what food will combine, you can eat with this food, or how you combine your fruits and vegetables. People just bung in vegetables and fruits all together. And does it help you lose weight? Does it help you reverse diabetes? Does it help you prevent you from cancer? Yeah, it could do, it may. So I started thinking about that. And my juices, I actually also have a blend of herbs and spices in them. Not a lot of juice makers do that, maybe because they didn't really understand what herbs and spices do for you. But I decided that that's how I would like my juices to do. So for instance, we've got this, which is beetroot, pineapple, and cloves. You'll be wondering, hey, cloves, really? Yes. Cloves is a cleanser, is a painkiller. If you have a toothache, if you use cloves, it will numb your toothache. So just in case anyone doesn't know that. And then you've got pineapple, good for pain, inflammation. So if you're working out, if you arthritis, having pineapple is good for that. And then beetroot is good for your heart. The whole point of it being red, because the colors of food actually presents what it actually does in your body. So red, anything red will help with your blood. your heart. So this would be good for people who have arthritis. This particular, so you've got beetroot, you've got pineapple, you've got cloves. So if you've got arthritis, if you drink this on a daily basis, you can see your arthritis just disappearing.
You are watching In Her Words on W, where all women share their story and experience. Keep watching W. W, everything woman.
Check us out on our website at www.wnow.com. Like and follow our Facebook page at WNow. You can also follow us on Instagram at WNow. Like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at WNow. Download the W mobile app on App Store and Google Play. Keep watching W, everything woman.
Still to come.
This is one of my best sellers. This is lettuce, mint, apple, and then orange. And this is very good. It boosts up your energy quite a bit. So after a workout or before a workout, or you want to do a detox, many women now want to just cleanse their body from all the toxins, because we live in an environment where, we've got high toxins and high pollution, and our water is not great, and there's a lot of acidity in our body. So, having juices like this will help cleanse your system.
You are watching W, the Woman Channel, that brings you all the facts, figures, and information about women. W, everything women.
What I've done, I've actually given them names of what it actually does in your body. So you had Revive, and then you have Boost. So this is actually one of my my combinations, which is orange, pineapple, and cinnamon. And one, because cinnamon actually is also a good cleanser. It helps with your toxins, and then also cinnamon and pineapple actually combine very well together. So the taste, you get a unique taste with combining pineapple and cinnamon, and then you've got orange, is citrus. So really, if you have your cold, your catarrh, whatever, this is the one to take for that, and it's packed with vitamin C. So for me, I just really think about food combinations and what food combinations do to you in your body, and then I mix my juices. I don't just mix juices, fruits and vegetables, because they taste nice. It has to have a specific need in your system. And then this is one of my best sellers. This is lettuce, mint, apple, and then orange. And this is very good. It boosts up your energy quite a bit. So after a workout or before a workout, or you want to do a detox, many women now want to just cleanse their body from all the toxins, because we live in an environment where, we've got high toxins and high pollution, and our water is not great, and there's a lot of acidity in our body. So, having juices like this will help cleanse your system. So when I was creating all the juices, that's what I had in mind, and I just didn't want to just use just be pineapple, and then just one way pineapple, one way orange, and then one way. I had to think about mixing them in a very creative way and ensuring that it is actually going to do a lot of good to you. I mean, I have a combination which is bitter leaf, pineapple, and ginger. It actually boosts your energy. Once you drink it, all your eyes will just light up. And that's because of what bitter leaf does for you. Bitter leaf actually energizes you, and it also helps with if you've got a bit of fever, bitter leaf will help with the fever. So I really think about that when I'm creating my juices, and that's why I feel my juices are unique. People who actually drink my juices never really, they always come back. And that's because of the uniqueness of it and what it actually does. You will actually feel, you feel a difference in your body. I don't put 1 ounce of water. All the water comes from the juices itself. So I never use water. Everything is from the fruits and the vegetables. It's really interesting as one goes into this journey of juicing. The next level of where we want to go to is actually into supermarkets and stores, and actually part of West Africa and part of other parts of Nigeria. Right now, we're only concentrating in Lagos, and that's not because of we want to be just in Lagos. We have to also think about logistics, how we're going to get it from point A to point B. But that's the future for us. Hopefully in the next 5 years, we'll be in most stores. And also, we'll also be there to help anyone who wants to, want to associate ourselves with hospitals, schools, so that's for the future.
Next time on In Her Words.
I started my business, Dream Treats. A few years along the line, I initially used my mother's registered company, which was a bit of a tongue twister. It was called De Riveria. But I wanted to use a name that could resonate with the people. So I came up with the name Dream Treats. I was so determined not to be stopped. I was so determined to find no excuses. So I walked up to a bakery along the road on my street and asked them, can I bake my cakes in your bakery? And so even though the oven in the house had packed up, I went on to bake my cakes in someone else's bakery for a while. And as time went on, moved on to my matrimonial home when I got married, and then eventually had a store on Awolowo Road. And then after that, we moved somewhere else.